So, Satya, how should countries approach AI regulation without creating a competitive disadvantage for developers?
It's a great question, because to me, every country first has to make sure that they are diffusing this technology broadly, right? I mean, because if you look at it, ultimately, if this new abundance of intelligence is going to drive economic growth in any society, in any country, you want that abundance to show up at your doorstep, in your country, in your community first, or quickly. And the fact that things diffuse, right? This is not industrial revolution era stuff, right? Where it took 200 years for some of the technologies to show up even. Whereas now you can, have something developed in the West Coast of the United States, or for that matter in China, and it can be anywhere in the world instantly. And given that rate of diffusion is possible, you want to ride that rate of diffusion. So that's what I would say is bring it into your schools, bring it into your universities, bring it into your small businesses, large businesses, the public sector, use it intensely, right? I always say, like somebody said this to me, which is, hey, you don't get fit by watching others go to the gym, you go to the gym yourself. That's what I think is true for us as individuals, organizations, or countries.
And if you don't mind me asking another question then, what would you say is the best region at the moment to be working in AI?
It's, like I love the United States. I'm right here, and it's just, it's just the tech ecosystem is great. But quite frankly, I mean, I've gone, in fact, at this developer conference, I talked about it, right? When you have a developer in Japan building something to solve, for auditory processing issues, or when you have developers in Peru, working with the World Bank and getting stuff into the hands of students there. The thing is just happening everywhere. And that's, I think, the beauty of it, right? Which is, it's not about any one country and one tech ecosystem. But the US, it's great to see even the United States build out something that then can reach every part of the world. Even the UAE, right? Some of the work that they've done to get this in public sector in particular has been pretty phenomenal in some sense. To be able to see what they've done there is, pretty inspiring.